For you? I hope you guys are doing well. So I'm just recording this session as we have discussed in the meeting in the earlier meeting that we will going to present you and we will show you the quick demo and overview of the rule set, how the rule set uh, uh, works and how the output of the rule sets work in the conflict part of the output, right? According to the policies, rule policies, how the rule set works accordingly, right? So here is the rule set where you can define the rule set, right? This is just for a testing purpose. I have prepared the demo for the rule set. I can show you, right? Okay, yeah. Okay, so this is a rule set where I can just add a rule. So these are the rules that is coming from the what rules I have defined earlier in terms of decision table, in terms of simple rule in a FS infinite format, right? I can club all these rules under the one umbrella, and this would be the single API that I can invoke for all the rules, right? And this would be my initial, you can say, input attributes param where I can test my all the rules in a simultaneously manner, right? So this is just for testing purpose how the rule set works. Now let's go to the actual demo what I have defined for you. This is a rule set. So I'm just taking a example of a fintech credit scoring of how the validation works, how the credit scoring works, and how the BU scores works accordingly in the fintech policies, right? Uh, we will take your example if you want. You can just send the use case of the rule set. We can share you the example demo video accordingly if you want that, right? So in this, what I'm doing it here, these are the simple. I've added multiple rules here, right? And you can see here, even I can choose a which rule I want to choose, whether it is for the, you can say, it is in a staging or it is in a production. I can choose whether I want to run a published rule in this rule policy or rule set, or whether I want to use staging. It depends upon you, or whether you can choose a parallel, right? How you can say that we have clubbed four rules of the validation and age risk and credit scoring and BU1, and this is the single API where I can invoke with all the request params, right? And this would be my single API for all the rules. I have clubbed all the rules under one umbrella. This is my single API where I can invoke this API. It will run and hit all the API based on the rule policy. Now you choose the rule policy based on that, it will accordingly work, right? So if I will choose first, then the first satisfied rule would be matched and it will return the output accordingly. Let me show you how. So once you test this, you will pass these parameters and the input values to these parameters. It will automatically fetch the value from the database, APIs, right, from the multiple sources, and it will return you the output in a first satisfied condition in this way, right? So this is a first where only first satisfied condition is meeting my requirement. Now, if I will choose a collect one, so unique one is like if only a single rule can be satisfied, right, or no rule at all, right? If a single condition satisfied, then no output will return. If right, so there's you can see there is no rule output match satisfied, a unique one, right? Now we can choose here a collect one where you can collect all the satisfied rules of the output of the all the rules satisfied condition, right? Where you can just test it with a different or maybe different age or different input parameters. You will get all the information here in the output section. You can see how it will work. You can see, right? Row ID. Now only this rule output has been satisfied. It is returning me the credit score, loan risk value, everything, right? Else, and this row is collecting the output as a approved value, and every you can say rule node and row ID is matching. So every row has some conditions, and every row is matching the condition, which row has been satisfied which condition, right? So here it is, I'm showing you this, right? So like upon this, I can choose an order which can return within an order satisfied rules. Evaluate all, it's mean like you can say you can evaluate all the rules, right? And it will return all the matching rows output accordingly of the rules, right? So once I will test this, it will evaluate me. So you can see how the rules, how the rows and rules are being conflicting, and how the conflicting works accordingly in the rule set, right? Once I will change the value here, I will choose the credit score greater than, according to this I can, or maybe I can choose here as age of this 43, you can see. And this will be the all my you can see all the rule nodes output is coming here in this way, what I have changed the values in the parameters, right? So this is my output, and you can see the output default, like score cat is medium, key name is 1000, and score is 10, right? So accordingly, if I will change here the input node input values, uh, it will return me the output of the each node along with the each role node along with the row ID, right? So I hope that the concept is clear. If you want a deep dive session for this rule set, you can also deep dive into this, right? Accordingly, you can also have the API key where you can invoke all these parameters, and you can choose a rule policy here, evaluate all single which matches your use case and conditions, and accordingly you can publish the rule once all the rules has been published, right? So this is also a draft version. Once you have to publish these rules, right, after you have published the rule, you can publish all the rule set, and it will work as a live rule, it will for you, right? So looking forward, and do let me know if you have any doubts. We'll also share another session if you want, right?